Master Barbarian would be me. Let me guess, I can't hit it with my blade, can I?
No, they're not light weapons.
Shotgun is not a light weapon.
Yeah.
I do not like
For all of its pimpness, it fails.
Oh wait! Fucking hell.
Don't you have an axe on it?
It's still a one-handed weapon.
However, I have something better. That whole 10-foot fuck you! And the best part is, it doesn't break my defensive stance.
So you pop out?
5 feet to one side. Oh wait, no I can't, it's a straight hallway, isn't it?
Bailey.
What?
Do you have an anklet to translocation?
Yeah. That's what he's
I
gonna
thought
do.
you had boots of springing and striding.
Which have been enchanted. With my...
They have both.
I paid the money.
Good deal.
I decided not to do the time. Now I'm gonna pay for the crime. Alright, so... Where the hell can I pop to?
You can pop 5 foot back.
5 foot back?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'll pop 5 foot back.
And you swing at it, or fire at it. You can unload.
Fuck it, I'm gonna unload.
Oh shit.
Ollie.
Let's see, 12, 18, 28.
I would love to get like...
Yeah, you fire the shotgun into it,
You know,
and
70s,
immediately,
like,
you know,
stock car.
like the end of the one
I would
tentacle
full
fucking break, you know,
like
ends up
the
getting
70s
blown
era, like
off,
disco wear.
and immediately all of
driving
the
down
remaining
street,
tentacles retract.
Blasting disco music. I love that.
Damn it! I had 2 more shots!
Huh? What?
Shock!
Get the little border around all the trim with the little ball
It's
thing.
not a very happy commander.
No, it's gonna be too like
The tentacles immediately withdraw into the lava.
You know, like the not quite open top.
Yeah, the T-tops.
Yeah. Just go driving down like some
Actually,
busy
wait,
street.
do I know any languages this thing might
But
know?
around the T-tops.
I forgot how much damage the tentacles can only take like 20 points of damage. Wait, I was 1 point away from killing it. If I remember
The
right.
tentacles can only take one lolly each.
The beast is retreated. No further tentacles bother you. You guys see the fluid slowly draining out of the chamber on the far end of the other room.
Okay.
So did all the tentacles go away, or just
Yes,
his?
all of them.
Thank
Like
God.
he blew that one in half, and then the other ones immediately.
Ow! Screw it.
I see the $10.
Krakens are pussies like that. We know that, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If I had multiple arms, I'm like, I'm gonna beat the piss out of you. Then, boom! Oh, my arm. Okay, you win this time, fuckers.
And I was playing a druid. I summoned a
over here and
I summoned a giant squid, and then animal growthed it. And then it kicked the Kraken's ass. Like, cool.
I realized at that point the only thing the Kraken has for it is the fact that it's smart enough to run away.
To what you were thinking about, you know.
There's a set of 4 chambers along the right-hand side. You see the ones closest to the area with the lava river are severely
Alright, I'll
damaged.
talk to you later, Ma.
You see sparks jumping off of them. The one on the other side of the room, however, looks to be in working order as you see the fluid currently draining out of the central tube.
The other ones don't have anybody in them, do they?
No. Only one of them does. The one on the far end looks like you see a human. However, the human's a little bit odd that he has 4 arms. He has a second set of arms coming out of about his waist.
Not to mention that.
You see
Grapple monster.
Yeah.
you see an area, a panel slide out of the side of the tube, and a set of lights, almost like a holographic, like out of character, like a holographic display of like a keyboard, appear out in front of the terminal.
Do I understand any of these symbols on the
No, but they look identical to the ones that were on the teleportation device that you found earlier.
Let me guess. No idea? That's the only thing I can think of is pink button, blue button. But remember,
It's draining liquid.
I know, but I'm.
Remember, wait till it stops doing something, then push buttons.
Yeah.
Well, see, this is the
Yeah,
thing.
wait till the rinse cycle's
We
over.
figured out with the 3 buttons on the other side of it. Remember, we popped in here and Stoneman said, no, that button doesn't work here. So our understanding of the buttons is completely reversed already.
So
I'm not touching nothing.
let's just wait.
Matter of fact, it's
The cycle almost
just in
completed.
case.
Wait, click.
I'm keeping the wings out too, by the way.
So you guys waited a little bit while. You see the fluid finally drain completely out. You start waking up, immediately end up collapsing onto your knees.
Yeah, every time it happens.
And you notice that there's people in the room. You also notice, you see a faint red glow coming from the left-hand side of the room from your point of view. There was a wall there. In fact, there was a caved-in doorway there.
That's where I couldn't go. Races? Out of character, race?
You see it looks to be someone, to your knowledge, there was pretty much only humans and kobolds. You see
I'm a gnome.
a very, very short-looking human. You see someone else who looks like another shorter but fatter human.
Short, white.
Dressed in almost looks like antiquated armor, like, Dark Ages style armor.
Carrying a big shotgun.
You see another human with green skin and tusks sticking upwards out of his mouth.
Covered in furs.
Wearing several furs.
25, 22.
What are you?
200.
Yeah, actually.
Would probably ask the same question of you.
I'm human.
Last I checked, humans don't have 4
Yeah, ring and feather
globes.
for all is
Actually,
20.
Last I
Your
checked,
arms.
humans were the only things on this planet.
First fall or second fall? Judging by your weapon,
What do you mean
I'd probably
second
say
fall?
First. There was a second.
They didn't have anything like that during the first fall. It's older than that. Looking around this room, it looks like pre-fall technology.
When did the first fall happen?
Start rambling off dates, times, and what happened.
The dating convention means nothing to you.
Yeah, it's right after the first summer.
Start naming off the big events that led.
You're crazy. How many years ago?
First fall was about 500 years ago.
First fall was 500. Second was about.
So that
2.
will be the second fall, at least. What was the second fall?
There were 3 falls.
What was your second fall?
Second fall was about 260, 300 ago.
Well, given the time span between those two, I'd say it would have been a whole.
His character, out of character, his character was from about 1500 years before the
There'd have
first
been
fall.
12. If a fall happened between, I don't know what your falls is. I'm from about 12 falls before the first fall.
Oh my god, there was more than 2.
I think he's using it as a system for measurement.
See that
Well-
door? And I point towards the door. Well, that's a door, right?
Yeah,
That's not where I do. That's an actual door.
yeah, it's an actual door. Your tube's here.
Okay.
The lava's here.
I point to the door. See that door? See all those notches?
Yeah.
I put one notch every time I woke up. Every time I woke up, that was.
What's your cycle on waking up?
Hey,
Does my year and his year coincide?
Yeah, you guys still kept the
Planet's
same.
still the
100
same.
years.
How many notches?
no.
30.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. People at the Institute aren't going to believe any of
I grab
this.
my tablet. And
Who is this Jesus Christ person you keep talking
Oh,
about?
actually, it would be Weathering.
I grab
My
my tablet and
Weatherin's
start
beard.
looking at it and find out.
There you go.
Weathering's beard. The Institute's not going to believe any of this.
Seems to be projected to be about 90 years ahead of time. You were actually up about 10 years ago. You,
So I had 10 years to all those.
you checked the status on the computer. It appears that the computer's deactivation was due to a seismic event, not because of motion sensing.
Huh. Well, good thing that program worked.
I'll hand
What are you? What are you?
That's Felix.
He said what here, dear, not who. Well, people usually call my race spell scales, if you must know.
You're a midget. What are you?
To an orc, I'm a man, and to a man, I'm an orc.
That's actually pretty fucking profound.
That's profound, but the character's like,
What's an orange?
what does that? What the hell does that
I'm actually a dwarf, not a human.
mean? Well, that's the politically correct term, but it's more fun to say midget.
No, met one of those.
And what is he, a midget kid?
That's a gnome. There aren't many of those around.
Like a garden gnome?
No,
Do you
Whisper
garden?
Gnome.
He whispers.
No, I don't have any ranks in gardening.